Hello, I am Sister Tandy, and today I need to talk to you about something important. Something that most workplaces never mention. Something that many people carry in silence every single day. Your mental health. If you have ever felt overwhelmed, exhausted, anxious, or just not okay, and you kept it to yourself because you thought you had to be strong, this video is for you. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are human. And today we are going to talk about that. Let me start with something that might surprise you. Mental health is not about being mentally ill. Mental health is something every single person has, every single day, just like physical health. Some days your mental health is strong. You feel motivated, connected, energized. Other days it is low. You feel tired, irritable, disconnected, worried. That is normal. Just like your body gets tired after a long shift, your mind gets tired too. Mental health is how you think, how you feel, and how you cope with the pressures of life. It affects your relationships, your work, your sleep, and even your physical health. When your mind is struggling, your body feels it. Headaches, stomach problems, tension in your shoulders, trouble sleeping. Your mind and body are not separate. They are one system, and both deserve care. Let me speak directly to what many of you are carrying. You wake up early. You travel far, sometimes for hours. You work hard in conditions that are physically demanding, sometimes dangerous. Then you come home to responsibilities that do not stop. Bills to pay, children to feed, family members who depend on you. Maybe you are worried about keeping your job. Maybe you are dealing with debt. Maybe there are problems at home that you cannot talk about at work. Maybe you have lost someone recently. Maybe you feel stuck, like no matter how hard you work, nothing changes. I am not guessing. I am describing the reality that millions of South African workers live with every day. And here is what I want you to hear. The fact that you keep going, despite all of that, is not nothing. That takes enormous strength. But strength does not mean silence. Strength does not mean suffering alone. So why do we keep it all inside? Because our culture often teaches us to be strong, to push through, to not show weakness. Men especially are told that real men do not cry, do not struggle, do not need help. Women are told they must hold everything together, the home, the children, the budget, the emotions of everyone around them. At work, we fear that admitting we are struggling will make us look unreliable, or worse, get us in trouble. So we perform. We say, "I am fine," when we are not. We smile when we are breaking inside, and the weight gets heavier. I want to challenge that story today. Talking about your mental health is not weakness. It is one of the most courageous things a human being can do. It takes more strength to say, "I need help," than it does to pretend everything is fine. Here is something your body has been trying to tell you. When you are under stress, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. In short bursts, cortisol is helpful. It gives you energy to deal with a crisis. But when stress is constant, day after day, week after week, cortisol stays elevated. And that is when the damage starts. Chronic stress raises your blood pressure. It increases your blood sugar. It weakens your immune system, making you sick more often. It causes headaches, back pain, and stomach problems. It disrupts your sleep. It affects your concentration and memory. It even changes how your body stores fat, particularly around your middle. So when we check your blood pressure during your medical, and it is high, or your glucose is elevated, the cause might not be your diet. It might be your stress. Your body keeps the score. It remembers every sleepless night, every argument, every unpaid bill, every moment you felt unsafe. And it shows that stress in your health numbers. Here are some signs that your mental health might need attention. You do not need to have all of them. Even one or two that persist over weeks deserve care. Feeling sad, empty, or hopeless most of the time. losing interest in things you used to enjoy, feeling constantly tired even after sleeping, having trouble sleeping or sleeping too much, finding it hard to concentrate or make decisions, feeling irritable, angry, or on edge for no clear reason, withdrawing from friends and family, using alcohol or substances more than usual, feeling like a burden to others, experiencing unexplained physical symptoms like headaches or stomach pain. If you recognize yourself in any of these, please hear me. This is not your fault. These are symptoms, not character flaws. Just like a fever tells you your body is fighting an infection, these signs tell you your mind is under pressure. And just like a fever, there are things that can help. If you are struggling, there are people who want to help, and most of these services are completely free. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group, SADAG, has a helpline available 24 hours a day, 0800 567 567. You can call or you can send an SMS to 31393 if speaking feels too hard. Lifeline South Africa is available at 0861 322 322. If you are in crisis, the suicide crisis line is 0800 567 567. At work, ask your HR department about your Employee Assistance Program, or EAP. Many companies offer free confidential counseling sessions that your employer pays for. You can also speak to your doctor, a community health worker, or a trusted religious leader. The point is, you do not have to figure this out alone. There are trained, caring people waiting to hear from you. And reaching out is not a sign of weakness. It is the bravest step you can take. Your employer arranged your medical because they care about your health. And health is not just blood pressure and cholesterol. Real health includes your mental well-being. By bringing you to CareNet Consultants, your employer has created a moment where someone checks on you. Not just your hearing or your vision, but you, the whole person. Many employers also provide employee assistance programs that offer free, confidential counseling. That is not because they think something is wrong with you. It is because they understand that life is hard sometimes, and everyone deserves support. The fact that you are watching this video right now means someone in your company thought about more than just compliance. They thought about your well-being, and that matters. Before we move on, I want you to remember something. In South Africa, we have a word that holds more power than any medicine: Ubuntu. I am because we are. That means your pain is not yours alone. Your struggle is carried by everyone who cares about you. Your family, your friends, your colleagues, and yes, CareNet. You are not alone in this. You never were. In the next video, we go deeper into stress, what it does, where it comes from, and practical tools you can use right now to manage it. But for today, just know this: it is okay to not be okay. What matters is what you do next. Your health tip for today is a grounding exercise called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you feel overwhelmed, do this. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. This brings your mind back to the present moment and calms your nervous system. It takes 60 seconds. You can do it anywhere and nobody needs to know. Try it right now if you like. From all of us at CareNet Consultants, your best is good enough for today. Be gentle with yourself. See you next time. CareNet Consultants, your partner in workplace health.